Let's go to work. Hey! Cheater! Look at here, Dougie. 9510 Massey Ferguson 35 steering bushel. And then I go to images. And look who's on here. I don't know how that's going on, but there you is. So, we're going to cook a stew. Let me get some of this air going around here. I'd like to try that thing out, see how it's gonna drill. But I ain't gonna come out here and get all frazzled out and then stay up half the night, if you know what I mean. Let me get over here and might need some air, you never know. Right now, I gotta go up there to the smoldering heat and collect the cans. Can't get too much past the boat, but it'll help. That's elaborate, isn't it? That'll help if you're standing right here. Okay, for the first time in a long time, we have the screen to redo the top of the pot, and we shall proceed into doing so. It needs it. It might get a little of this action, might not. The battery may go dead. Okay, here we go again. That is the electric fence wiring. Alright, all we got to do now is go around there and trim it. I don't know what he's doing, but we got to trim it. This is what happened to the pot because I put it in a big plastic bag, a block bag, real thick bag. So that's going to take some severe cleaning. Bag. Yeah, next time we'll set the pot upside down on something. We're going to scrub that best we can, and then I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to get the wire wheel down there in the 4-inch grinder. 4.5-inch grinder. Bad shape, didn't count on this. It's come clean now. And then he'll look like he's been playing in the mud. You got to spray this squash right there where they come right out of the ground. Right in there, the worms are getting right there and cut down, kill them. And yes, I'm way too late. Well, the pot's looking better. A couple of days on that and we'll be ready to go. And we got our mosquito protection up here. That's the grinder. Alright, well that's how you clean out a pot. These guys around here don't know how to do that. Now what you gotta do is you gotta be careful because the next thing's gonna happen is flash rush. You're supposed to be seasoning out. So we got some chicken broth right over there in that cup. And that's gonna go in there. And I would suggest putting that in there now. Well, it'll flash rush immediate. A lot of people ask, how do you treat a cast iron pot? Use it. That's how you treat it. Alright, we're all cleaned out, ready to set the pot up. We got to probably got to drive around the yard to get back over there, but however I got to do it, I'm going to get it over there. It is 8:18 p.m. The pot took a little longer than expected. Oh, man. Now that you have set that down on that, and take that off, let's give this a little shake around. Over. I can do this better by hand. Hold it. Take it up and pour it out. Alright, pot is ready. That way. I think you need to take a dip out of the middle now. That's in that way. Once we get started, it's all over. Keep the wire off there. They're gonna make sure there ain't no bones get through. There ain't supposed to be none, but you know how that is. Alright.
Alright.
Sorry, Harry, you don't get none. Let's see what we got. Can you read that on the phone? No, the phone's shutting off. Cool. Just what I want. Anyway, it is a 9:32, and we still ain't got started. We're getting it in there though.
9:48.
9:48. The stew is officially on. 9:48 p.m. Alright, Missy can't stand it. We gotta light a firework. That needs to be farther away from the truck than that, I can tell you that. Give Jim a lighter. Yeah, it should be, maybe. Somebody around here's got some big ones. Okay. I'm thrilled by the second. Yeah, I thought it was going out. It started up again.
Keep the deer out of the garden.
Smell test. Take it all the fun out of the taste test, man.
Yeah, it works.
Oh,
That's the hot one.
Is anybody scratching their head? We have another video on how to cook in a cast iron squash pot. 10:39. Stew is continuing. Yeah, we started up. It's getting ready enough now. That's our paddle hanger. One of the reasons you're not going to find this at a barbecue shop is because this is too much trouble, time consuming, and too much money. Long night, we're gonna get a little dog action now. Won't be long now. I don't know if you can see that right there or not. I was just telling Jim the old timers would put water in that and they would cook that all night long down at the church. Well, the only thing that sucks about this is once that stew's done and you get it out of there, you got to set that pot off. And just as soon as that pot cools, you got to go wash that out. You can't say, nah, wait till tomorrow or tomorrow after. No, you got to go wash it out, because if you don't, If you ever try that, you'll see why. It's a great big problem. Okay, she's done. We need another person here, but I'm gonna set up the tripod over here. We gotta set that off the fire and then dip it out. And as soon as I can find these, that's what we need. I'll be outside. This thing here, big fingers. So, lift it up. There. Huh? The end of the handle is burning my hand. If that will cooperate and come off of there. Alright, we're ready. You might want to lower the pot. They're all confused, you know how to. Been eating on that for a while. There's a big pork piece in there somewhere we got to get out.
She just scooped it in.
I thought I said. Whoops, I shouldn't have said that. Okay.
Yeah, that's enough. I want to be able to carry this.
Yeah, I want to be
break it
okay.
fine.
That other pot will hold that. Alright, we got to go get the other pot. Amber, don't set that on there. You have to stand there and hold it.
You gotta get the door.
We'll go get the door. Confused. I got that blower over there and the floor taking care of that. It was smoking us out. Ain't that cute? Alright, we got the second pot. I think we're through with this right now. That'll do it. Alright, that's got to cool. Before we eat. Alright, we got that job completed.
clear.
Good enough. I wonder what's wrong with the tire now. I'm gonna leave it just like that. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, good.
We can deal with that tomorrow. Let's go eat. Groovy.